Now let's proceed to the financing activities. So of course, those which do not fall under the operating, the investing would most likely fall under the financing because this is the last classification. But you need to take note that the financing activities would relate primarily on the equity capital and the borrowings of the entity. So meaning that is resulting from the shares or the selling of shares or buying of shares, related to the reserves, related to the retained earnings, and also from the borrowings or from the debt or the liability. Okay, so that's from equity and borrowings. So cash flows that result from transactions between the entity and the owners, that is equity financing. If it is between the entity and the creditors, then that is debt financing. Okay? So meaning when you borrow from creditors, this would be on the long term ni siya. So that would be financing. And then if you obtain investment from the owners through issuance of shares, meaning kita na maligya ta og shares, then that's equity financing. It include the cash flows from operations involving non-trade liabilities and equity of an entity. Examples, you have cash receipts from issuance of ordinary and preference shares, meaning you're selling shares of stocks. Payments to acquire treasury shares. Okay, so treasury shares, these are items. Okay, these are items that are deducted from your shareholders' equity. And then we have cash receipts from issuing debentures, loans, notes, bonds, mortgages, and other short-term or long-term borrowings. Then you have cash payments for amounts borrowed, and then cash payments by a lessee for the reduction of the outstanding principal lease liability. So how do we know if it is under the financing activities? So ang clue na po dire is if you can find it under the non-current liability and in the equity section. Okay, so as a review, so let's go back. Okay, so how do I know if it is an operating activity? So it is from the principal revenue. Okay, how do we know if this is from the operating activity? It is coming from the principal revenue producing activities of the entity. So that is coming from transactions related to your income statement. And how do we know if it is from the operating activities? So it should be coming from transactions related to the current assets and the current liabilities. So for example, if we collect accounts receivable is under the current asset, so therefore it's an operating activity. What if we pay for an accounts payable? The accounts payable arises from the purchase of merchandise. So therefore, since accounts payable is under current liability, so therefore it's an operating activity. We pay for income tax payable. Income tax payable is under current liability, so therefore that is an operating activity. If we pay for the rent, because rent is an expense, it's under the income statement, so that's an operating activity. We pay for the salaries of our employees, so salaries expense is part of the income statement, so therefore it's an operating activity. We sell our services for cash. So since sales of service or the service revenue is under the income statement, so that's under operating activities. Next is For the investing activities, so what is our clue here? So coming from the non-operating assets, which is found under the non-current assets. So meaning if the transactions relate to sale of long-term assets such as PPE, intangibles, equity and debt instruments, or mga forward, futures, options, swap contracts, and then that is investing. So, ang timailahan is coming from non-current asset. If it is coming from the long-term liability or non-current liability and the equity section, then that is arising from the financing activities.
If you like this video, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be updated with the latest video lessons. Thank you for watching.